Today, we are going to talk about a very important concept in our daily life, especially for us, our Muslim beings, which is halal and tayyiban. But before we dive in, let's first understand about what is halal really means. In Islam, halal means something that are permissible or allowed according to the Islamic law. When we talk about halal food, for example, it means that it does not contain any prohibited ingredients like pork or alcohol. And it is prepared in the correct way, including a proper slaughtering. However, Islam encourages us to go beyond just halal. This is where the concept of halal and tayyiban comes in. In the Al-Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 168, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الناس كلوا مما في الأرض حلالا طيبا, which means, O the humankind, eat from whatever in the earth that is halal and tayyib. Can you see? Halal and tayyib. This means not only something that must be halal, but it also must be tayyib, which means clean, wholesome, safe and good for us. This concept is so important to the many countries with Muslim populations such as Malaysia, Indonesia and Saudi Arabia have adopted this halal and tayyiban in their halal certification processes. This ensures that products that are not legally permissible but also meet strict quality, safety and ethical requirements. In this presentation, we will explore why these halal and tayyiban concepts matter so much, not just for the Muslim but for the everyone, and how this promotes a better health, safety and ethical practices.
So I will continue our discussion about the concept and explanation of halal and tayyiban. This term is derived from the Quran and is often associated with food and daily consumption. Halal means permissible and tayyib, which means pure, wholesome or good. So that halal and tayyiban refers to things that are not only lawful in Islam but also beneficial, clean and safe. The concept of halal and tayyiban highlights that something must meet the requirements of being both wholesome tayyib and legal halal in order to be generally accepted in Islam. For instance, even though a certain food is halal because it doesn't contain any prohibited ingredients, it might not be tayyib if it is prepared improperly or poses a health risk. This demonstrates how Islam considers not just whether consuming something is permissible, but also its quality, safety and effects on our health. This idea is applicable to many aspects of life, including making a living, lifestyle decisions and consumer goods. In addition to food, Muslims are urged to make sure that their income comes from halal sources and that the goods and services they use are tayyib, meaning they are safe, ethically sourced and do not negatively impact the environment or society. This all-encompassing perspective encourages accountability, sustainability and honesty in our day-to-day activities. Halal and tayyiban is a thorough and lovely set of rules that encourage goodness in addition to legality in all that we do. It inspires us to live a morally upright, responsible and clean life that is consistent with our belief for the benefit of our communities, ourselves and the wider world. Let's fully embrace this idea and put it into practice every day. So that's all from me. Thank you.
In a world where food and products come from all corners of the globe, one thing remains essential, which is trust. For over 1.9 billion Muslims worldwide, that trust comes in the form of halal certification. But halal is not just about religious compliance, it's about consumer confidence, industry credibility and community unity. For consumers, Halal certification is a symbol of safety, hygiene, and transparency. It assures them that what they consume is lawful, ethical produce, and free from harmful substances. It also helps prevent confusion, especially in a modern market filled with products that may look or sound questionable. With a clear halal logo, consumers can buy with a peace of mind, knowing their religious and health value are respected. For the industry, halal certification is more than a label. It's a strategic advantage. It's opened the doors to local and international halal markets worth over $3 trillion globally. It will brand trust, boost consumer loyalty, and ensure businesses comply with both Islamic principles and modern food safety standards. In Malaysia, for example, the Department Islamic Development Malaysia (JAKIM) sets global benchmark for halal certification, making Malaysian product highly respected worldwide. And for the community, halal certification brings people together. It promotes social harmony, public health, and cultural identity. It ensures that the market respects the value and belief of the people it serves regardless of any religions. It also empowers local halal businesses and helps build an economy based on ethics, integrity, and inclusion. So whether you are a consumer, a business owner, or part of a larger community, halal certification is not just a symbol. It's a commitment of quality, a reflection of faith, and a promise of trust.
Next, when we talk about the halal in the context of product, particularly food, so many still think of the absence of forbidden ingredients like pork or alcohol and proper Islamic slaughter for meat. So this understanding is correct, but it only covers one half and a more comprehensive concept in Islam. It is halalan thayyiban. So why halal strictly means permissible or lawful according to Islamic law? Thayyiban adds crucial layers of meaning. Thayyiban translate to wholesome, pure, safe, ethical, and good. Therefore, halalan thayyiban is a holistic framework ensuring that the product is not only permissible but also wholesome in every aspect, from its source to its consumptions. So this means a product must adhere to stringent safety standards. It is hygienic, it is free from harmful contaminants, toxins, or unsafe chemicals. For foods, this includes proper handling, storage, and processing to prevent spoilage and ensure it is truly fit for consumption. Beyond safe, thayyiban emphasizes quality. Does the product meet high standards of purity, nutritional value, and freshness? For instance, a halal food item should also be nutritious and not detrimental to one health. For pharmacy or cosmetic, it implies efficiency and the absence of harmful side effects. And finally, thayyiban extends to ethical standards throughout the entire supply chain. This encompasses fair labor practice, ensuring no exploitation or injustice in production. It is considered environmental responsibility, promoting sustainable practice that do not harm the planet. For animal product, it demands human treatment of animals. It also implies transparency and honest dealing, free from deception or fraud. In essence, halal and thayyiban ensure that products are not just permissible but also beneficial, safe, ethical, and high of the quality, reflecting a profound commitment to well-being for both the individual and society.
When we choose products with a halal certificate and those that follow halal and thayyiban principles, we are making a decision that goes far beyond religious compliance. First, halal certification guarantees that products are produced, handled, and labeled according to strict standards. This means regular audits and inspections, which translate to higher product quality and improved food safety. For consumers, especially Muslims, this provides peace of mind and confidence that what they are consuming is not only permissible but also safe and clean. However, halal and thayyiban takes it a step further. It is not just about being halal, it is about wholesomeness. products that adhere to halal and tayyiban principles must be pure, nutritious, and free from anything harmful. This ensures that what we eat or use is good for our health, supports our well-being, and aligns with ethical and sustainable practices. For businesses, halal certification opens doors to wider markets, both locally and globally, and builds customer trust. It also encourages better supply chain management, reducing the risk of cross-contamination and ensuring consistent quality. Ultimately, by choosing products with halal certification and those that are halal and tayyiban, we are supporting a system that prioritizes quality, safety, and ethical responsibility. It is a choice that benefits our health, our faith, and our communities.
To conclude, we have learned that halal and tayyiban is not just a religious term, but it is a complete lifestyle. It's not about just what we can and what we cannot eat, but it is also making a smart and responsible choices when it comes to the food, products, and even services. When we understand this concept deeply, we will start to realize that halal alone is not always enough, but we also have to look at the quality, the cleanliness, and the safety of what we consume. Having a trusted halal certification like from Jakim helps us a lot. It gives a consumer's confidence, and it gives encourage industries to follow a better practices, and it boosts a healthier, more ethical society. As a Muslim consumers, we have a responsibility to ourselves. Don't just look at the halal logo, but instead we have to ask for ourselves, is it safe, is it clean, and is it made with care and integrity? Because Islam encourages us to seek not just for the lawful, but also the pure, the beneficial, and the ethical. So let's aim for more than just halal. Let's aim the halal and tayyiban for ourselves, for our families, and for the betterment of our community. And that's all. Thank you for watching, and may we all continue to choose wisely and live a more meaningful, healthy, and a blessed life, inshallah. And Assalamualaikum.